What's good, Ghostin? Support. It's still morning here. In the East Coast, it's afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, I know I'm doing this a little later than normal, but hey, at least I'm still here, right? Change this motherfucking logo. I just noticed that shit was up here. There we go. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Try to give a few folks time to get up in here if they decide to come through. Now I'm gonna have to rock it out with what I got. Make sure when you come in, you're hitting the like button. Might say, how was my sleep? Man, I slept pretty goddamn good, to be honest with you. Shit, I really. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Make sure I was doing it kind of in the beginning. I'm gonna start making sure I put it in the Discord every time I'm getting ready to. Cause I be forgetting YouTube do be doing this shit. It'll not tell you. And I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of did like some shadow banning and stuff like that, depending on some of your topics and shit that you about to have. They're like, oh no, we don't need people saying that. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and get started with this thing. People ain't gonna be on here that long, but hey, as a lot of you guys know, at least I know for sure supporting Ghost and know, I did not watch the Super Bowl last night. So like ass niggas might be wondering why does he talking about the Super Bowl and he didn't even watch the shit. You are definitely correct. I did not watch that shit and I don't plan on watching another one. I mean, I stopped watching the NFL quite a while ago. Every once and then, every once in a while, I kind of watch the Super Bowl or whatever, but like the game shit, I don't. But it's a reason why, particularly for sure, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not watching today. Well, yesterday and probably not going to watch any more of them because first and foremost, I'm getting more confirmation for the NFL, the NBA, and it really hurts me to say the NBA because y'all know I'm a basketball fan. All that shit is rigged, bro. It's rigged as hell. It's rigged, and the NFL every year they're doing a mass ritual every goddamn year. They're doing some kind of ritual while everybody's sitting there watching. See, this is the thing with these type of people. When I say these type of people, these would be your elites slash your Illuminati's things, whatever it is you want to call them, that is basically running the world. They feed off energy, and you have to keep in mind attention is energy. Attention is energy. So if they can capture the minds and energy of millions of people in one time, which they know every year the Super Bowl is going to generate millions upon millions of people tuning in, whether it's you're physically in the stadium or it's the fact that you're, watching over TV. Either way, you're giving them your undivided attention, right? And they're gonna use all of that energy to basically perform whatever the ritual is that they're trying to perform for the year. Keep this in mind. We talked about this on Black Chat Chronicles yesterday, how they magically make sure they do this in what we call Black History Month. I keep telling folks that Black people, we are the currency of this world. We make everything go. If we're not comfortable with it, if we're not, putting our energy and effort into it, it doesn't move. So they need the cooperation of us in order to make whatever it is that they're trying to perform. And it works like clockwork because look at how many of us is going to be paying attention to the Super Bowl the Super Bowl, and then of course the halftime show. Now, I still today haven't watched the halftime show, but y'all can let me know in the comments for the people that has watched it. I'm pretty sure they did some rituals up in that damn halftime show. First off, here's another thing. It's crazy because for those of y'all that know Taj, a good friend of mine, he comes on here a lot. Most of y'all know who he is if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while. We was talking about people being over because we actually had a conversation about last year's Super Bowl, how Kendrick Lamar was granted the Super Bowl halftime show over Lil Wayne. Now, me, I mean, I really don't care. I actually am a Kendrick Lamar fan, at least more so I was. Like, I actually was pretty in tune with Kendrick Lamar since 2012. And the reason being is because I'm a person that's way more into, people that speaks on more conscious state of mind when they're speaking their music, right? And he was one of those individuals. But of course, the Super Bowl last year was in the town of Lil Wayne, so a lot of people felt some type of way about that. Me, I was like, well, they could have gave it to Lil Wayne, but they were saying the reason being is because Kendrick Lamar was the hottest rapper, and in the basically in the world at that particular time, because he just had that big album, and then of course he had this big old rap battle against Drake, right? So I mean, I guess from that perspective it did make sense, but what doesn't make sense is why they would have Bad Bunny now as to do the time show for this year, judging by what he said, because of Kendrick got it because he was the hottest rapper. I mean, let's be real. Bad Bunny was not the biggest artist. Most of us don't even listen to him like that. So my thing is, why did they choose him? Well, it's clear as day. It was an agenda. Like always. I keep telling folks, every time they do shit like this, bro, they have an agenda. It's never they're giving us anything. It's never they care about us. And when I say us, I'm talking about us, black people, Hispanics as well, because whether Hispanics want to resonate to it or not, we all come from, you guys are part of us. That's how they look at you. And I wish a lot of us would notice that. And then I think the world could be a better place for all of us. But we don't look at it that way, right?